from here, I'm going to take out my con strips, and so you'll have about 8. Right now I only have 4. And you want to be gentle with these so as to not disturb the tensile on the side. For data analysis, all of your con strips are going to have like a little knot, a really loose knot that you can untie. And we're just going to need 1. So we can put this here. And then we also need our HOBO logger for in the stream. And there's a little hole up top here. So on the same string as the con strip, I'm going to, and it's okay if those go in the water, because that's where they're going. I'm going to tie this temperature logger onto the string, pretty close to the con strips, but not right on top of them, just so that we can have some room to tie this con strip to this root wad. Yeah, and if you want to make sure that these knots on your con strips are holding up, you can make another knot or 2 on your con strips. Mainly just the one on the end, because that is the one that might get lost if it's not tied this tight. So I have this root wad. You can use a tree, like the one that's behind Matthew, to tie onto the con strips, but that's a pool, so we didn't use that. You can use a tree, a root wad. Maybe you have a piece of rebar randomly in your stream for some reason, but make sure that you're tying it to a stable environment. And from there, you're here for this root. I'm going to poke a hole in the roots, and I'm going to tie. We have a big chunk there in the middle, and I'm going to tie this string to this root. And you also will make sure that, so a couple of knots here, and then we will take a rock and we will make sure that the con strips and the HOBO logger are submerged. I found 2 rocks, so we're going to use 2. And from there, I'm going to make sure you don't want the rock on the con strip. Right there, your con strips are submerged.